Hi Scorpio, how's it going? It's me. Oh, that was fast. Me, Camila Rose. I'm here for your Winter Solstice reading. Your card popped right out super quickly, so let's go ahead and get started. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe to get all of your readings for the winter and for 2026. Okay, Queen of Wands, that's your main card. You're feeling confident, self-assured, you're feeling spiritually protected, you're feeling really good this winter. Let's get your January forecast out there. We get a death card in reverse, which is your card. So you're feeling a little stuck. You're feeling a little stuck in your feelings. You get the King of Cups, which is also one of your cards. So there's some change that needs to happen, that you're feeling sluggish on pushing out there. You're feeling a little thrown off. You're feeling maybe a little emotionally stagnated. So here's the changes we need to make, my lovely Scorpios. One, I'm trying to push this out the way. Okay. One, time to get into your Queen of Cups energy. You have got to do and play the self-care card. Really focus on yourself. Really come home to yourself. Really make sure that you're doing things that fill your cup. Being creative, going fun places, relaxing, sleeping in, taking long baths and showers, doing all those fun things, spending time with people you love who love you back. The Empress is all about leaning into this energy of receiving, of being able to have this confidence to know that whatever you desire, you are able to create. If you can think it, you can create it. You just have to get into a better feeling space because it's keeping you from being able to make the changes you need to make. So enjoy this time of maybe a little bit of slowness and leisure so that you can get into a better space. You do have Two of Cups as your card for February. So all about the love and connections, creative connections, romantic connections, good love energy, good partnership energy. So there'll be some coming together. Either there'll be some maybe healing of a partnership or a relationship that you find that is healing. It will probably either be with someone who has Queen of Swords energy, or it will help you to tap into your own Queen of Swords energy, who is my boundaries queen. You also have three of the queens already. So this is a very internally focused reading already starting out. So Queen of Swords is my boundaries queen. She is able to share her ideas. She is able to formulate them, put them into plans. She is able to draw the line and hold really good boundaries. She uses that sword when she needs to. She knows how to communicate. And then you get the Temperance card, which is looking at healing, internal healing. Your heart and your mind being on the same page. Set your boundaries. Know that it will bring you the relationships that you desire and lead you towards healing. Let's get your March. All right, we got the Hermit card and we got the Five of Wands. Hermit card is saying after all of this beautiful February energy, you're kind of taking a step back, maybe a little socially, just so that you can come back and reflect about this path and this journey that brought you here. There's a little conflict going on, maybe externally or internally, and you're trying to get some clarity around that. What do we get? We get the Emperor in reverse. There's some energy of someone who's maybe usually very together, very stable, very secure, who's a little thrown off, and is causing some conflict. Either you're feeling unstable or somebody else is, and you're trying to figure out, what do I need to do to shift that energy around? It could be something around you really stepping into this Empress energy and stepping into this receiving and clarity energy, really stepping into your self-confidence, which is taking someone who's usually able to see you in a different way. It's just maybe giving them a little bit of a push for themselves to grow. Let's get your outcome for winter. Almost said for spring. All right, we get the Ace of Wands in reverse. You're feeling a little worn out. Maybe you need to take a little bit of a break towards the end of the season. Four of Pentacles, there's a lot of nice stability within the home, stability within your health and your resources, stability financially. Four of Swords, you do need to take a little bit of a mental break. You've done a lot of hard work and you've really seen that pay off for you, and you're avoiding a choice. You need to take a break. You don't have the energy or the clarity right now to be able to figure out what your answer needs to be for this choice and for this decision you need to make. So just take a little bit of a break, Scorpios, and let yourself kind of rest up. And then you'll be able to figure out the clarity that you need to be able to make a good decision. Here's your Oracle card, telling stories. What words so tender can be spoken so bravely unless they are true from the truest of words? Let's see what that means. 38. Truth, speaking up for yourself. Yeah, time to advocate. Yeah, that's all that stuff over here. Stories have been passed down through generations for millennia. Stories keep traditions alive, giving voice to loved ones past and teaching us valuable lessons to carry into adulthood. One of these lessons is the power of speaking your truth and knowing where you come from. There is power in what you say, and when you have pulled telling stories, you are being guided to be mindful of the words you send out into the world. That's all that Queen of Swords. Are you using words to encourage or to hurt? Do you speak of yourself and others with kindness and compassion? Or are the stories you tell full of low vibrational emotions like anger, jealousy, and sadness? Your words control more than you think. A compliment can change someone's day. An affirmation can remind you of a commitment you've made to yourself to change an outdated belief. And of course, there are the stories you tell about yourself. The words you say internally are even more important than the words you say out loud. This card guides you to speak to yourself with only self-love and self-worth. That's all of this stuff. That's all of this. We got to change all that stuff around so that you can get into a better space. And yes, while it does cause some conflict, and it does lead to maybe you realizing you need to take a little bit of a break to recharge, and it does say that, you know, it leaves you with this choice you have to make, but you're not sure which direction to go. You'll have that clarity and that sincerity to know that when you get there and you're ready, you'll be making a choice that's right for you and true for you. All right, Scorpios, that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. new health